For the first time in a very long time, we're checking out new music from I See Stars. Now, I know these guys have been on hiatus for a bit now, but I actually haven't heard anything new from them in much, much longer. The last record that I heard from them was their debut album, 3D, all the way back when I was in high school in the 2000s. I loved that album. That electronic core kind of sound was so much fun back in the day. And honestly, I think it still holds up. It's a great time. You know, I know they've had a lot of great records since then, and I'm looking forward to checking them out, hopefully in some episodes of Scene Culture Catch Up, if you guys are interested in that. But these guys are going on tour with Bad Omens in the fall, so what better time for them to, you know, get the music machine back up and running again and get people hyped up with some new singles. So I'm really stoked to check these out. We're going to check out both of the new singles in one video back to back. It'll be a great time. So let's just jump right into it. Big anthemic riff. Like the vocals. Ooh. Very, very pop inspired. Okay. I like the guitar. It's really just beefy. Woo! I love those vocals, man. Bass. It's really pumping. Little keys in there. It's very alternative rock, you know, all pop kind of feeling. Not quite as heavy as they used to be, but I mean, I haven't heard them in 15 years. Oh. Little breakdown. Ooh. Oh, the drum fill. Ah. Good chorus, super catchy. Ooh. Okay. Oh, a bit heavier than the last one. brick beat. This is very interesting. The vocoder and the vocals. Oh! This part, like the vocals give me straight from the Path vibes. Like Beastie Boys. It's like Imogen Heap in here. The 808s. They're always very experimental with the like electronics and stuff. I like this drum sample. It might be them actually playing it, but it's nice. Wow. Ooh. Oh. This is bizarre, but I like it. Alright, that was I See Stars with their new singles Anomaly and Drift. Let's break it down. Yeah, clearly not the same sound that I'm used to from way back in the day. I mean, they definitely have elements of that electronicness, you know, the vocoder and the 808s and stuff like that. But back in the day, it was very much a heavy, like scene sound. The contrast of like incredibly poppy vocals and some nasty breakdowns and stuff. The harsh vocals are very different today's, partially because back in the day they had two singers. You know, they would have somebody who did clean vocals, who I believe is still the singer these days, and then they had a secondary singer who would take care of all the screams and stuff. So the screams are very different, very much reminding me of like a Beastie Boys, straight from the Path, like Rage Against the Machine kind of thing, just like spoken word, shouty, almost rapped, harsh vocals. I don't know if that's like their all the time kind of thing, or if that's just what the style is that they're doing for these particular two singles, or if they actually do get into a actual screaming, you know, harsh vocal kind of voice. But it's very interesting. You know, the contrast from this and the band that I knew from back in the day is absolutely wild. This is definitely very alternative rock. You know, I wouldn't go so far to say that this is metalcore necessarily, but it's definitely within the kind of alternative scene spectrum. And I, for one, I really enjoy this sound. It's very different from what I'm used to back in the day. And I would absolutely love to see the evolution of how they got from what I remember them like on 3D to now. And if you are interested in that as well, I have this series I do called Scene Culture Catch-Up, where I go and I check out records that I missed over the past 10 years or so. So the next time I throw up a poll, I'll be sure to put some I See Stars in there. And if you guys want me to check that out, just vote for it, and maybe we'll check out that record together. These two songs definitely have me excited for what's to come. I don't know if there's a new album or what, or if they're just, you know, slowly getting back into it with these two singles, and then, you know, they're going to go on tour and re-record a new album or something. But whatever's to come, I'm looking forward to it. This is a lot of fun, and this is definitely a project to keep our eyes on. So you can be sure that we're going to be checking out more of whatever is to come from these guys on the channel. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel. That's going to do it for me today. I'll see you in the next one.